is the question of the day. Hello, what's up, Whistlers? It's Lexi, and today I would like to answer the question, why do we meditate? I started getting into meditation legitly this year, and it has changed a lot of my mindset, a lot of my ability to have resilience and to go through things without a reaction, and instead have that moment of pause to reevaluate and to make the best decision. So meditation helps to alleviate anxiety and get clarity and have mental space and hear your own voice inside and get intuitive wisdom and all of these beautiful things. But why do you meditate? I want you to, after this video, to have a reason why you do it, because I can tell you all the benefits and you can see all these different things, but if you don't have a vision for how this is going to help you, if you don't have a clear goal of sitting down and just getting clarity, or sitting down to just connect with your higher self, then you're not going to want to meditate. So me asking this question is just an invitation for you to ask your own questions. So our brain is meant to problem solve. So it'll take a problem and it'll dissect it and magnify it and swirl it around and taste it and just melt it into and we're swirling around and trying to solve this problem with our brain, and that's what it's meant for. And so when we give the space to our mind in order for our higher self and the wisdom that can come from thousands of years of having ancestors, angels and guides and whatever you believe in, that we are receiving intelligence and wisdom and intuition from. It gives space to your higher self, who has this, you're down here, and your higher self has this vision of where you're going and where your path is leading. So it can help you find the path of least resistance, or it can help you bump into that person that you were manifesting because you wanted a business partner or a lover or whatever it is. And so giving that space in our day is all that it is for. That is the reason. Just space to just be. So I want to give you a little bit of a metaphor. So let's say that your heart is a bobber, and we're going to talk a lot about the chakras in these videos. So the heart chakra, whenever I say the heart, I'm talking about the energy that is the heart chakra, that is the heart center. And so your heart is a bobber on the water. And the lower three chakras are all your earthly chakras, your survival instincts, your roots, your ancestors, your family, your safe space, and sexual drive and personal power. So these are the earthly. So we're picturing our heart on this as this bobber, and we have the water beneath us. That is the earthly, that is the three lower chakras. And then we have the three upper chakras that are receiving, they're more spacey. The throat is airy, and so we're looking at the throat is your choice, you're speaking your truth, your personal power, what you choose to say, what you don't. And then we have our third eye, which is your bigger vision, seeing your life in not these little increments, but seeing the bigger vision of where you're going. And then we have intuition, space, crown chakra up here, that's just receiving, in receiving mode. And so we're allowing our heart to sit as the bobber, and when our mind is thinking, it pulls the bobber down lower and lower and lower into survival mode. So we're pulling down into these and it's good to be grounded, but our heart wants to be right here. It wants to be level. It wants to be the balance between the upper three and the lower three, because this is where a lot of magic happens. And so if we, with our mind, pull our heart down lower, oh, this sucks, and I have this to do, and this is not going right, and all of these things, then our heart keeps sinking all day long. And so meditation, or a moment of stillness for yourself, just breathing, just being, it allows you to release resistance, release the chaos, release all of the things that you think you should be doing, just to have that moment for your heart to rise back up. Naturally, it will. When you release resistance and you give it the space to do so, it will. It knows how. You have to get out of the way. That's the point of meditation. You get out of the way, you give it the space. Your body is a magnificent healing being. Oh my gosh, this vessel that we get to be in. If you just take 1 minute out of your day and look at your hands and these beautiful tools that are an extension of your heart, and all of the things that we have the ability to do with our hands, our body knows how and where and when and who and why it is and what it is here to do. And so meditation gives us that release of resistance to just be. And then throughout the day, it allows us to release more resistance. So that is my bobber metaphor for you. And that is a big reason of why I meditate, just to release resistance, just to hand over the wheel to my higher self, to my angels, to my spirit guides, to whoever it is that is leading me on the right path, leading by impulses. It is just to release resistance. And so it's not this big thing of like, I have to astral project and I have to be able to zoom out of my body and I want to be seeing space and all of these different things. It's just for you to have a moment to release and just bask in your own freaking magnificence. So that's why I meditate. Now you can ask yourself the same question. I hope this video helps a little bit, and now I hope you have a why, and so when we hop into more of these meditations, you have your why in here, you know where your heart sits, and you can just be. Have a great day, whistlers. I can't wait to see you in the next chat. Until then, go spread love, peace, and positivity.